Hi, hi. Okay, in this our video, we'll be talking about classes, classes in C++ programming. So first of all, what are classes? A class is a user-defined data type that we can use in our program, and it works as an object constructor or a blueprint for creating objects. For creating objects. So we can say classes a blueprint or a template that defines the characteristics and behavior of an object. So we have the components of a class, that's data member, that's a variable that are part of the class and they are used to store data. We have the member functions, that are functions that are part of the class and they are used to perform operations on the data member. So these are some of them. The class keyword is used to create a class called my records. So my records. And the public keyword is an access specifier, which specifies that members, that the attributes and methods of the class are accessible from outside the class. So when something is public, it means what? Anyone can access it. But when it's private, not everyone can access it. So that's it. We also have the class method. The method or function that belongs to the class. And we have the inside class definition and outside class definition. So I'll do an as a programming under it. So we have the class constructor. It's a special method that is automatically called when an object of a class is created. So to create a constructor, you have to use the same name as the class, followed by parentheses. That's the two brackets that followed by parentheses. So the rules, the constructor has the same name as the class. It has no return type, that's not even void. It is usually declared public. You have to declare it public so everyone can access it. And it's automatically called when an object is created. So when you didn't create an object, it can't be called. But you have to create an object so that it will be called. So to start with the program, let me start with it. So to do it, we have to declare it outside the function, the main function. So let's start with it. So we'll take it. So class. Okay, let me give one space again. Class. So this is the function. So person. So we want the persons. So this is private. This one should be private. So that's the strange. So person name, strange name, and terminate, and int. That's the age. So these two are under the private. So we are now coming to do the public. So public. So we'll be using the constructor. Let me constructor. So here's the person. So this one, everyone can access it. So person, so you have to put it in what? Parentheses. So that's the strange. So we're giving the strange n and the int as a. That's a. Then we'll close as. So now say the name is, we're giving it n because that's the strange n, and the age to be a. Then close that one also. So member, so let's go to the member here. Let me comment it. So this is the member function to display the person details. So we have to use the void. So void display details. Then we'll bring up parenthesis and open a bracket. You have to see out our name also. So name of the person, close it, and that's the name. We'll end our line. And we'll do the same for the age also. Okay, I'll see out here. See out OUT age. And line also there. So we'll now close it. So now in our main function, we have to create an object of the person's class which can get access from the private of the details of the person, the public of it. So when we call it here, it will access it from the public. So let's get that one too. So that one say create. I have to create an object. An object of the person class. So that's it. Person that's. So you can give any name and any age. So let's take the name to be, and the name has to be in inverted commas. So let's say Kweku. And the age will be maybe 35. And I have to, so you have to call the member function to display the person's details. So after that, you have to call the member function to display what? The person's details. So the member function is talking about the name and the age, and to display the person's details. So that's Kweku, and the age to be 35. So let me do that one also. So I have to call the member function to display person's details. So now let's call it. So that will be person dot display details. I'll bring our parenthesis. I'll close it. So let's check. An error, okay, an error, okay. So let me cross check. So that's why it's showing me error. So, and the second one also. Okay, run again. Mm, so one error again. So clear it off. Let me run it again. Okay. So now we can see that it has gotten access to it because it is what? Public. So this is how it works with it. So that's it. This is about the classes, the public and the private. When it is private, it will not show because when it's private, you can't get access to it at all. But when it is public, everyone can get access to it. So this is how the classes go about it. So here comes to the end of this session. Thank you.